Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? So today I'm going to use my trusted slow cooker for tonight's dinner, and it's really miserable outside. It's cold, it's windy, and so really wanted something really hearty today. And you can't get much heartier than a really nice slow cooked piece of beef. And you know, beef can be expensive to buy, and I fully get that. But if you do this dish I'm going to do now, you can get it all for under £5. Yeah, and it will do 4 to 6 people depending on serving sizes, so really isn't expensive. And the trick is the cut of meat. Now, because you're using a slow cooker, you don't need the best cuts of meat. And Tesco's do Boswell Farm beef, which is about £2.55 for a packet, which I think has got 500 grams in it. And I've had a look at it, okay, and I've chopped any fat that is on it, and to be honest with you, there was hardly any bits of fat on the pack that I've got. And you know, you do get some fat in them, which is why you pay £2.55 for it, but you don't get a lot, so by the time you cut it off, you're not losing a lot of your meat. What I'm going to do now is just quickly just put the beef into a pan, just so that it sort of cooks off just on the outside. I don't want to cook it through because this is going to go to slow cooker, but I just want to seal the meat because that adds to the flavour. So let me crack on and do that, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to make it. It's dead easy, it really is, because you know me, it's all about simplicity but good taste. So let's get going. Right, so just pop my beef in, and all I'm literally going to do is just brown it off, as I mentioned. What I want to do is just get it to have a little bit of colour, so I'm just going to leave that now, and I'll show you when it's all cooked, and then we'll start putting it into the slow cooker. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 OXO cubes into my slow cooker. You can just use a normal beef stock cube, whatever you've got in your cupboard. Just squeezing it in the packet before I open it. There we go. You can hear in the back the beef just sizzling away, so just want to keep an eye on it because I don't want it to, like I said, cook. I just want the colour to change on it to add flavour. I'm going to also add a vegetable stock cube into this. And get it out of the packet, there we go. And then just going to add in about a pint of boiling water into that. Okay, just going to keep stirring my beef. Okay. And I'll just give that a quick stir, because you want a really nice rich gravy. Now I'm also going to add some red wine, but you can leave this out, it's not important, okay. So I'm just going to add in about half a cup. Even that, you wouldn't even know actually it's come out the bottle. Oh, then I'm also going to add some of my lazy garlic. You know, I can't live without that. In fact, my friend texted me yesterday in a panic that she needs some garlic, and I said, don't have normal garlic, but I have lazy. So, came in handy there. So I'm going to put in 2, 3 large teaspoons of garlic. And then I'm going to add a good couple of tablespoons of tomato puree. There we go. And just give that a little bit of a stir. Perfect. Right, now my beef, hopefully, yeah, is looking good now. So what I'm going to do is just add in my beef into that, including the juices, because you want all those flavours. That's perfect. And then I've got a packet of button mushrooms, so I'm just going to put those in whole. If you can't get button mushrooms, then obviously normal mushrooms are fine. You might need to chop them a little bit, but I like them whole because it just adds an extra bit of texture and flavour, I think, to your dish. That's going in there. Now, normally you then add swede and onions and things like that to your bouillon, but in Tesco's, again, they have this vegetable soup mix. If you can see this, can you see that? It's a pound, right? It's brilliant because it has all the swede you need. It has carrots as well, and it has the parsley that you would normally add in, and it's all chopped up for you. So if you wanted to make it cheaper, you could go and get a parsnip, a swede, sorry, and some carrots and do it yourself. But I think by the time you bought your swede, they're not that much cheaper than buying that pack. And I just want simplicity and ease today. So yeah, but again, I'm still making this under £5, so it's not making the dish expensive. But like I say, you can just get a couple of carrots and a bit of swede yourself and add it in, or leave the swede out if you're not a fan of swede. Okay, so that's gone in there, lovely. And then I'm going to pop a bay leaf in, like so. Just pop that in somewhere like that, just add that flavour. And then obviously a bit of seasoning, so some pepper. Don't add salt, and if you've got stock cube in there, you definitely don't need to add any salt to this. Perfect. And then all I'm going to do is pop the lid on and leave that for the rest of the day, and I'll show it you later. Right, can I show you this? I mean, how amazing does that look? It smells divine. It's a shame I can't do smell-o-vision, but it honestly, it does smell lovely. And if you can see how rich that gravy is. Now, if you wanted to thicken this up, you could do, all you need to do is just add a bit of corn flour into it, but we're going to have this with mashed potato. So, you know, I want a bit of liquid there because that's my gravy. But this, honestly, oh, it does really, really smell nicely. So I've got my potatoes on now for my mash, and I'll do some veg to go with this, even though, look, there's loads of veg in this already. But I'm going to add some broccoli as well, just to make it a really nice hearty dinner. And there'll be loads left. As I said, there's only 2 of us, and this will definitely do 4 to 6 servings depending on the size you want. So really is good value for money, and that beef is really nice and tender, and yeah, oh, I just can't wait to eat it. So I'll show you when I plate it all up. Right, so it's all cooked. Now I'm to see the dish and eat. And honestly, so looking forward to this. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I'm sure it won't. Wow, no, it didn't disappoint. It looked lovely, didn't it? Oh, wow. I mean, it was just so nice, and the beauty is I've got loads left for another day, and it always tastes better the day after, doesn't it? Because all the flavours sort of absorb into everything. So yeah, really looking forward to having it again. So guys, if you like that, don't forget to subscribe, get notifications, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.